appetite, is always surrounded by enemies from all directions. Its plump shape and voracious hunger make it a prime target for predators lurking in the dark. Don't keep everyone waiting any longer. Let's get started. 10 painful moments when wild boars were attacked by wild animals. Can they survive? In the twilight shadows of the African savanna, a young lion stealthily approached a wild boar's den. Driven by hunger and the thrill of the hunt, the lion crept closer, muscles tense and eyes fixed on its target. The den, hidden beneath dense underbrush, was a temporary refuge for the unsuspecting boar. With a sudden, explosive burst of speed, the lion charged into the den, claws extended and teeth bared. The wild boar, caught off guard, tried to defend itself with desperate squeals and fierce tusks. But the young lion's agility and strength were overwhelming. After a brief but intense struggle, the lion emerged victorious, dragging its hard-won meal from the depths of the den. In the golden light of the African dawn, a wild boar foraged cautiously near a dense thicket. Suddenly, a pride of lions, led by an experienced matriarch, emerged from the shadows, surrounding the unsuspecting boar with silent, lethal precision. With a coordinated burst of speed, the lions closed in from all sides. The boar, realizing the imminent danger, tried to flee, but the swift and agile lions quickly overpowered it. Each lion took turns biting and clawing, their teamwork impeccable and deadly. The boar's desperate squeals filled the air briefly, but the pride's relentless assault soon silenced it. As the lions settled down to their meal, the savanna bore witness to the raw power and efficiency of the pride's hunting prowess. In the dense underbrush of the African savanna, 2 lionesses stalked a solitary wild boar with predatory intent. Moving with silent precision, they flanked the boar, eyes gleaming with hunger and focus. As the struggle ended, the lionesses secured their meal, a testament to their predatory skill and teamwork in the wild. In the twilight of the African savanna, 2 leopards moved silently through the tall grass, eyes fixed on a solitary wild boar grazing nearby. But the second leopard intercepted, lunging at its flank. The boar thrashed and squealed in a desperate attempt to fend off the predators, but the leopard's coordinated attack was too powerful. In the dim light of dawn, a wild boar foraged near the edge of a dense forest, unaware of the silent predator stalking it. A leopard, muscles tensed and eyes locked on its target, crept closer through the underbrush. Suddenly, with a powerful leap, the leopard lunged at the boar. Startled, the wild boar bolted, zigzagging through the trees in a desperate bid for freedom. In the thick underbrush of the African savanna, a leopard lay in wait, hidden by the dense foliage. Nearby, a wild boar foraged unsuspectingly, its snout rooting through the fallen leaves. The leopard's eyes glinted with focused intensity, muscles coiled like springs. In the dense heart of the African bush, a pack of wild dogs honed in on a wild boar's den, their keen senses detecting the presence of the hidden prey. With strategic precision, the dogs surrounded the den, their eyes gleaming with the thrill of the hunt. As the pack leader signaled the attack, the wild dogs lunged forward, their sharp barks filling the air. The wild boar, cornered and alarmed, attempted to defend itself within the confines of its den. However, the relentless and coordinated assault of the wild dogs proved overwhelming. Despite its desperate thrashes and fierce resistance, the boar was dragged out into the open, where the pack quickly subdued it. In the twilight of the African savanna, a wild boar found itself surrounded by a pack of wild dogs, their eyes gleaming with predatory intent. With sharp barks, the dogs closed in, aiming to bring down their quarry. But the wild boar, driven by survival instinct, fought back fiercely. It charged at the nearest dogs, tusks slashing through the air, catching one attacker and sending it tumbling. On a remote Indonesian island, an injured wild boar limped through the dense jungle, each step a struggle. Its wound, sustained from a previous encounter, left a trail of blood and a scent that attracted a hungry Komodo dragon. The giant lizard, with its keen senses and formidable presence, tracked the boar with patient determination. As the boar paused to rest, the Komodo dragon seized the moment, launching a swift and deadly attack. Its powerful jaws clamped down on the boar, delivering a venomous bite that sapped the boar's remaining strength. The boar thrashed weakly, but the Komodo dragon's grip was unyielding. Within moments, the jungle fell silent as the injured wild boar succumbed to its predator, the Komodo dragon's hunger satisfied in the harsh cycle of nature. In the humid depths of an Indonesian swamp, a wild boar foraged cautiously, its hooves sinking into the muddy terrain. Unbeknownst to it, a Komodo dragon lurked nearby, eyes gleaming with predatory intent. With stealthy movements, the massive reptile edged closer, blending into the murky surroundings. Suddenly, the Komodo dragon lunged, its powerful jaws snapping onto the boar's flank. The wild boar let out a startled squeal, thrashing violently in the mud, trying to shake off the attacker. However, the dragon's grip was relentless, and its venomous bite quickly weakened the struggling boar. The swamp became a chaotic scene of splashing water and churning mud, but within minutes, the boar's resistance waned. In the remote Komodo island, a group of Komodo dragons gathered around a fallen wild boar, their forked tongues flicking in anticipation of their meal. The boar had stumbled into their territory, unaware of the lurking danger. With slow, deliberate movements, the dragons encircled their prey, their ancient instincts driving them to secure their sustenance. The largest dragon, jaws dripping with saliva, made the first move, tearing into the boar's flesh with powerful bites. The others soon joined in, their sharp teeth and claws rending through muscle and bone. The boar, overwhelmed and unable to defend itself, succumbed to the onslaught of the hungry predators. The feeding frenzy echoed through the quiet island, a vivid demonstration of the Komodo dragon's dominance in their natural habitat. In the murky waters of a tropical river, a wild boar ventured too close to the edge, unaware of the lurking danger beneath the surface. A silent, patient crocodile had been lying in wait, its eyes and nostrils barely breaking the water's surface. With lightning speed, the crocodile surged forward, jaws snapping shut around the boar's hind leg. The boar squealed in terror and pain, thrashing wildly as it tried to break free from the crocodile's powerful grip. The water churned as the struggle intensified, but the boar's efforts were futile against the relentless predator. With a final crushing bite, the crocodile subdued its prey, dragging the lifeless boar beneath the surface to consume its hard-earned meal. The river returned to its calm serenity, masking the fierce battle that had unfolded moments before. In the dense undergrowth of the jungle, a wild boar rooted for food, oblivious to the silent approach of a massive python. The snake, coiled and camouflaged among the foliage, struck swiftly, its muscular body wrapping around the boar with incredible speed. The boar squealed in panic and struggled violently, its tusks slashing through the air, but the python's vice-like grip tightened relentlessly. With each constricting squeeze, the boar's movements weakened, its cries diminishing. The jungle echoed with the sounds of the brief, fierce struggle before the python's coils finally immobilized the boar. Exhausted and overpowered, the boar succumbed to the python's deadly embrace, becoming another meal in the intricate food web of the untamed wilderness. Deep forest, danger always threatens and attracts enemies. However, through each challenge, we also see the courage and wisdom hidden in the wild boar. It is a lesson in strength and wisdom.